That is Mr. Stephen Ampindaku Kwatina Motini. Can never be talking about the violence against a journalist. Chamai, let me start from somewhere. On the 6th January 2026, and some of a Ghana Fire Service personnel be attacking a cross media journalists.
Yes.
Concern about the GJA a year Kasua New Markets.
Yes.
And on Kodachi, I think say on the 12th January, and a year Bema, a year Michael Akofi, honestly reported in my Peace FM. And also another police officer, and so far attacking a year Kukwentimitafo.
Yes.
A brand new pharmacy be a demonstration concern about a year Fulani phobia. Amudu munenchi atiesi omunfo munamu sese normal na ye nua be makos I could take a report. Now he said yes he picture no he said this hacking na Bruce Lee krama. This year hacking the call para Bruce Lee ekra emma. Na say anu adi ye pa. You been as a chairman. Yen shade wa say.
Okay.
I think a bra incidents in see and we say who will see a press statement as a chairman at the Ghana Journalists Association representing Eastern Region.
Sure.
And then I be attacking media personality.
Medase na menchia wati phone na omo mutio ni omo share on Facebook and TikTok and mpenifo ani omo te ha misalitu mu nyina moye adwuma pa
ye da se panso
ya mu ni ho aye ni ho mo ana mo de ya base ye mesom
ana mo na mo che na nso de nso na nso
na asembisa na emu ye do because it takes a lot for that to happen. The Indian say it takes a lot, and they say a yedema bebre and a bit may lead to a journalist being attacked or being beaten.
Okay.
A mubakon a year say Oshe Kaswa incident no for instance. Almost awesome woman the bab on ten say journalist no a yen a jumano say obetiki a year footage and I say obi video no one see keep permission and free omoho and no start here say o take a year coverage no entina ma omo ye no sir but who say if we are sene won ya say mra wo maimu na emra no emfumzu mienu enya ade ebetimi aye ade ayetene two wrongs never makes a right it is a nipa mpo at a point awoye na dwuma no say o video no wa skip permission crampo na eno emma mo kwan say awo say mutimi attack nipa no in a way wo hwe video na say na omo de omo helmet nyina de bro journalist that didn't go well into the GJA issued statement no and eno no betimi aye ba ko say bia na journalist no bia wadu no ye na dwuma no bia bia ya man say tena ha na wakobu eno so it can happen say banasa but it shouldn't go to the extent e can say be attack a journalist.
Okay.
But ahani setna so you make sure say baby one man nipa no limit na de amano no on stay within that limit.
Any question I say
that is it. Ye dwuma no in journalism no ye ethics.
Sure.
Ethics na kire yen de say ye enti no kokodu baby bia obetimi aka say baby amigina no say me zoom a me nya ne ye enti no me pese me nya ne clear eno no nkire say so ubu mra e wo ho so
okay.
E wo say utimi ne omo ho no edi ho nkomo oh minianom adwuma na me ne mu nyina ye because fire service officers na ba firefighters no omo ba ho so me ye omo adwuma and a journalist no so ko so ko ye na adwuma nti obi ye na adwuma so at a point no there is a crossroad wadwuma na wo ye ne me de no ebehia enti no se mehumu na me wo ho na dia be pe no me nyae a metimi aban mu na me ne mo akasa se oh we bia me gina na emwa me ntimi pese me kọ manim kakra esenti ase na eye adwuma nti na at a point se wa anye sa na ubu mra so a ebetimi aba se nipa na e wo ho mo nso ebo ban no ombetimi attack you eno na ye one there are instances in so a eno no matter what you do nipa na bo nditrimopo
so obegwa
obeye ode obeye wo bu mra so umu mra so bia na journalist bia ni bibi pen
ada say wa je girlfriend bi
we no de too extreme but so bia jo girlfriend and as a boyfriend so we attacking at the person's point of duty or ye na dwuma nti e no de outside
say be a chairman wa track na wa nya no say
abenya no
ha de be she ba
e dia no so betimi abasa say bia nipa no wo ho tan bi a o de ahye ni tirim edu ho a eno na mfa ho se wabu mra so ana umu mra so obetimi attack o
okay
eno wo honom ene baby a nipa na ade na oye no enye papa ndi ohu se wo ba ho as a journalist dia wo ba be take ni bia no wo kwa expose no honum na e tie hard no because ono no nim se na ade no oye no all hide but wo ba mu as a journalist na onya hu pe onim se wanya bedu ho de ene na ade na oye o so oye de asie no enya ade e besie because everybody is going to see it and na ene obe attack no matter what we hear journalist ho and a journalist aba be pie ho and no dia wo ba be fa bia no wo kwa expose ni ntina and you obe attack ntina some incidents bi wo be hwe na wo hwe video na wo bo say wo de nipa no de camera na ben no or di watema na bibi ade ntina wo twa me ade ntina wo video me that instant no obetimi attack and others but the year tells si bebre no ne 3 year ma boss enti no se wo ye journalist na o koye wadwuma e se wo nso as a journalist no unhu your ethics of the profession na enti no so first no na edi me say me nam hoi me wo media house am ye adwuma all right ansana me ye GJA regional chair but ebeye den pa se wo behu me se me hye madwuma mu atade
for security reason, right?
That is it.
Okay.
Because baby honuma would do honuma. Omunya hu atade no pe they can be able to identify you. And if they are not ready for you, they can attack you. Because of their own way.
When the time I mean no, time I work Kumasi no. One time me tikema na me call akoye program on radio so. I time na anas issue. I think so now they get this issue na then aba.
Sure.
And ti kana me no be ka here me kwana na my identity ni. No knowing Susanna Nipa me be name because more times me program me call life they do watch my programs here and there. And timate Nika said Nessa me to many music man who know say until say can I say why you it's like I told them be a good deal those kind of me catch them say we imagine say omo ticket ni na wo different mindset bia and can yes it all can hear one factor
and to the bia na eno no emma wo no se wadwuma no se ne yete no sometimes hideout investigations bi no mo you have to be careful
sure
because bia we do bia no bi nye hu wona onim se asomesi aba bibia bia no be expose ye ntina ahweyi eye biribi ese yen so ye
okay
yesi utu eye
mamone fono
yes
na utu eye jamwa so fo na
ekura na ana giramwa na ono ewiewia nam no utu ne fo na nam na nkasa nso
so utu
ne fo
okay
because ese hu se giramwa ni nyawa obeche ware
that's right
enti no wo na oye nam no nso hwe wo yi enti eye abebia mi hia nsentwerefo ameka kire obo se Papa God so yes we do baby you do honum you say aha na montra fe wonni me wa hu menne Papa God so na me what taste FM no pagya wa beti uko yes wa hwe ya that is it calm down adwuma no sane etia no uye ni ye a adwuma nankasa eboa wo de wani mu ko
okay
we be practice journalism for maybe 40-45 years I call pension. Yeah, money that. But we be practicing journalism. The first year, second year, they be a bono. You get what I'm talking about? It is a wow, ye. Say, Uncle, yes, say, ubi a woman as a pop bonny be a 1 century for into your the beba was so. And your more a boom in any ever cancel Marco pay your mabeti. Or shall ye me a bema microfeed ye? Would you know what I want to say? Internet at a point they be as a day will be a can Michael Crofi who has some bonibi at Rena na and I say Michael I yen the bribia onim.
Because all her seen and eyes in Nipana means
because one whom is cemetery came a demonstration cost of me dear me crameka and a many corner me receive. Demonstrators and they call me dear slowly. And what I say Ming and cut a corn. Telling me even to cut the corn, you insult now they start here. Foolish boy, cut the corn. Who you are? Who are you? Blah 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 blah. Can't be. No, see you. Men assume as you're being government official bina kasentino. Me can't say na me jine ye. A hono mote akoda. Omo kan no awie o aka kire na awie. Aye no call awie. Wakosi wo program na se. Ejina ho kura na camera twa program no. Eno no be heckle. So at that point no, the ebesi bia ma kan wie. Watia na wie e free hono. Nti e den na osan ko attack no. Say oye ko na o kan no, ka kire wo so oni obi na e ka say. Nti o tell back at you. Nti na say o tackle. Na wo so ne kon mia no. So I am Bonimpoa. You have the right as a police officer to arrest him and tell him maybe A, B, C, D, so you are under arrest. So we inviting you because arrest are different. Arrest by invitation.
Sure.
Say a search warrant to Krampuna, you have your warrant with you.
Sure.
Say this is the reason why you have been invited to the police station. Say ya chere krampo na go and face the person. Konanim ka chere no. Me nua kwaku, why you boni say nti no me chere do wako police station. But wo ko gina nipa na chi. Ah wo hu nipa kro na waso ne ko umia no. Is that how you have to do it? Anti eto da bia na wo dwene ho a wo tia say na dia na waya ba ye abrantie yinti a okon that way.
Okay. Chama wo me hu ekwan a these incidents efaso ediba any kwanya nipa we been attacking some of media personalities nyanhwa de wa say now then you been as a chairman then measures and am putting across and I say mo laying it down say the be if you ene koye hu say either security personnel and I say civilian intimi attack journalists and I say media personality.
Okay. There were measures in the so Bekaya to Abaniwi and we invite Muhammad Nekacher say in the region we making sure say your boy and central for Dubai. And indeed we have to collaborate with the security agencies. So issue is here and AC Woku Grantumio. But Nekano, the BP or regional commander. So it tells you say your ne police service with that year collaboration.
Okay.
Because in regional commander they say it's you on any. But it's some say, your new was sankita with you. Me by my name executive, we are call rounds to all the security heads from police service, military, prisons, fire, immigration. We've gone to all of them. Say we are working together. We meet at a crossroad. Because at a point, to say they are Kaswa DCA, the Century also pay Juma as a journalist. Firefighter no so ba also be na Juma as a firefighter no adumja no. Nti ne miti one way or the other. You could share. I told you grandpa police be on be ba no na journalist where they can order that. Over footages be a omunya on bepe. They can talk to you. Me wa hey me phone so try our pages be a we have the security agencies together with the media. Nti our police service page yen media for no ye nyomo ewo ho.
Okay.
Nti ye measures ne bi ne say ye behwe say yen crofo no anaye djuma ye for no e babambo a omukohia wo ba bi say a service for no omonhwe so mbebo ye ho ban.
Okay.
Eno no e one of the measures. Say biribi koba na obi ye say adjuwo hi e den a obenya adwe ba ko bi e no e bepro. O hwe nkate enso a se ba ko bi apro mu a etime fra de ye papa na wo hwe no
na se wonum
nti na ba ne sa na wo nkita wodie papa e wo sa nipa no pani ho nti no ye to nsa frɛ no. So for instance ye nua Akrofidi AC on Monday that is Monday we were invited to the police commander.
Okay.
Together with Michael Akrofi and the police officer. So it tells you, says, sir, protection na wo and go be so obi akoye na dwuma na BBC ato na original commander na GJA executive bemu ebeyede but isan saade no aye woninti ewo and we make sure say why ya de no yemfa no say yenu no ko hospital.
Oh yeah, because yes, you know, very serious.
And the side protection, but it be a better be na a deal how we baby we make sure say hospital bills no it should be borne by the person who committed that crime.
Okay.
And also the punishment be honoma was say nipa no so etimi enya.
Okay.
But the first thing we do as an association is to condemn the act.
Sure.
And then who say in statement babon team no media my idea I can tell you say since that incident more than 20 media houses television radio online and other things they've talked to us.
Okay.
Everybody is concerned because we want to bring the unity among journalists in the region and the country as a whole.
Okay.
Issue statement as far as Western North and whatever Kumasi, Greater Accra, interview because of the unity we are looking for.
All right. Okasano can be a punishment. And he said, I mean, the Obi Ataki media personality then Emraneka.
Emrano, it is not bigger than the country's constitution. The country's constitution supersedes every constitution. If it is an association constitution, we take it from the main constitution. Constitution, if it is criminal, a criminal. Senior constitution, so dear na nipa na ye no say criminal. It is not bigger than the country's constitution. The Ghana constitution say, obi driver. Maybe or call na say a motor traffic offense no na so twen a say de ma no nti na no say nipa no so obi attack obi na say asotwen wo ho say nipa no ye de no tumu a emra no say emfa de tumu ye de no betum
enti Michael de na assault.
Yes, assault.
Enti ni yenhwe say
Ghana constitution.
Yes.
The Ghana constitution say assault cases after investigations and other things. Mrano finding the person guilty. If you are guilty and the law says you should be, let's say, imprisoned for a month or 2 or 3, or you should be fined, it should go that way.
All right. The reason why I tell me beside this question because normally I'm a 30 senko for see whenever you say media personality ya attacking you know. Mostly not the team or the board members at the Ghana Journalists Association. The only thing they will do is issue the press statement. But ye whom attack and say be jailing and say be ye trap fine video money pakone attacking. So you being as a president in my Eastern region, me sure what this answer me say now tia send how was if anifa.
Also was started so okay na me yes. My memfa last year. After elections, a by-election war, I was so an example. A journalist of multimedia attack on police officer no instantly who say demoted.
Sure, it
was the work of GJA from national and it was so yes to that demotion a command officer. It didn't end at the press release alone. The AAC Obi a interview me for the past 2-3 weeks in Ninyana on this issue. They can Ninyana Trelmo. Na Mekan wa hanso. To say, as someone see near our frame wa hey. The Mekan was someone you can read and you know call for feedback. The late Prof. Smells, I'll say, do you fear some? And the mostly in the ends and drop ya you need fear some. Yeah, some by your canoe. Shrim ni chemu eno ano de akani nyina ye di outside this case no na ye sha could see the latter end. But you see, anything that has to do with the law is a process. It process being say issue na SC na ye hu say we aye we tia we ntimrano e will see a film to say a call meeting with the regional command no anyway ni nyina no. It should also be followed by journalists. Talk about it. After that meeting, what is the next step? Because they are process. If it has to go to court, and also you have to follow. At the end of court. At the end of the court proceedings, who became guilty? What happened to the person who was guilty? And a nipa na onusu di bemono. At the end ye mano. Sahani yama we nyina no. E was say yen centrofo no. Se bribisi sa yen su ye di echire yako. Because normally we don't follow to the end, no. I have some I can say, oh, GJA, my issue statement, yasa, see how, but there are other processes that goes on behind the scenes. I know no young journalists, no, we don't follow. You don't know here, I say, because you release a press statement, there are none with the news. In your news,
and only a sinto,
and only a sinto, and what young journalists, no. And then I was say, yen so. Bibi to yen ye ma ye ni kuhu akosi na wie ye de beba at the latter end no me ma ne nya manfo de enko a na me kan say obi o ye TV repair ya akoni fie ko hwe obeko no ni TV dey si ho no sometimes no or the ade be wuo mu ansa na TV na so
na do ka TV
but obi dey na we see ma so it is ana yen so ye dey oh you who say normal ya nya ka wi they can let's follow the other story.
We normally see so your phone san no yare so more than that ye sample for yare the mom yes you yare pa also come there dear pa o kuma say yes you obi America ya papa.
And the end, I young cancer won't see the real. And some not trust meeting. Yeah, Mama can have you don't know, say, a meeting.
Sure.
The listeners want to know. They had the first press statement. After the press statement, what the next step? What have you done again? All these things should go on. No one who say, yes, so as some train, idiot.
I think it's a Monday, no more commandant general office, and though may call for different conversation and latter part na me de aye nya be ma Michael ko fi ishi ne be bono no to kai say yes omuguso de ehwe no mam and no make sure say bibia no justice e be de e be we pay. So I mean we getting a year because me say police for ne bibo adwuma pa and answer na ye dia tare be show you training say the ba media what actors and sanso na call a year security a year zone so almost more actors and this what actors in say so even po say civilian book to the sensor all the ends of coming in pan down you matter what it is and this imagine say what for that training we nyina mu na obi ya wade na timi de to honom na utimi attack nipa no verbally it means say titi any de man one day one fa and one gasa do nim the day. And so folks, you go say I am Mr. Stephen Ampim Dako Kranti on the Ghana Journalists Association Eastern Region Chairman and ye no editing come on. ID. Yeah. Quick one na your time aso na fi enja mama DJ Moro no to aso.
Big man. To be frank, I want to ask this papa one question. Over judicial service, call executive so there is something they call judicial independence. But journalism, when it comes to that part, we don't see that on your part. Why?
We have our independence. Everything.
The theory like you have is there, but no practical, because all of you, GJA, right?
Yes.
Fine. But you have different media houses and will be on agenda or focus, and a lot of the media house and so will be an ethics are issue. So we can say what theory we can say it is there, but when it comes to practicals, it's not there. Why?
We can say practically it's not there. I will challenge you a bit because whatever is written is what we use in practice, because we share every 3rd of May every year the friend of World Press Freedom Day. Every press should have his or her press freedom to operate. Offer in Constitution 1992 Constitution now, chapter 12 chapter 12 no eka about the freedom of the journalist. Adinti say ye ni san hihye we a anka nsankyerɛ ni biribito na anka emmra no remmoa no in any way. Ɛwɔ hɔ ma yɛn. The NTAC a yɛta hu ne say enhye da ni won. Judiciary say people attack them.
Yeah.
But what is there and say the Mrano will come and help the person after the person has been attacked. Because yeti mean can say Papa go so ana uminia Isaac will be attack you when you mean to mean can. But your wombra so will be attack you a bebo home. And your wombra so a AC will be a home kind so bebo or be attack you. But sa adiana AC a untimi nsia no kwan biribi wo ho no ma e ba untimi nsia no kwan enti na medi kan kire se ebi wo ho nso a na wo sa mbara na e bo ho ban de but out of you ne ama obi a obeye no and the bema obi nso attack wo. But even with that no wo ye wie na mbara na e bo ho ban no wo ho to protect you. This battle when was any
yen komu bebre ati e me fa ni say na the second we am saying this and say what can say nkrofo breach ethics wo mbra mu de ejuma obi akwa bonten a e bia gina ha o na wo be gina koka sei na nka sei ba journalism mu a obi a pese onde ne ho onji ni din adeni esi no ono no be first person a on fan bra no ni din den endase sanema we no mo de enyema bi ba ema nipa na anka o se okoye adwuma no pepe mu no eya na on fa pepe mu no mu emba eno ne etiefo bi no ehun se sabio akosoa etina memi to me no ekoda sanema ne de ekoso fine sisi ano de be ni se anka journalism bia journalist bia ekọ abonten a eso onyu obi obon ho ban bi o kwan bi so sa security for ya bi and there was a bon ho ban na se security for yi first na ye individuals civilians and yes are there they say security for na so mo kan sen na den na mo be ya fam emasa situation we be free.
Minia, that's it. Well, questions I'll be saying, you're nice questions, but they have answers. The anti-Americans say they have answers, then they say, oh, say, as someone I will kind of nina a kama. Say, Nipano, oh, kwa, who to me, oh, bambo, anyway. In as much as oh, freedom of expression, you also have the law telling you say it is not everything that you have to say. It in your defamation cases. Obetime can be for be as a journalist. Say get back so a journalist into the Albert Rubiano and yemfa no sa the Albert radio so aka the Albert TV so aka no yemfa no sa but o ka biribi na say tia obi na nipa no catch us say the o ka no enya no kre na o mkohwehwem na enya no kra mpa o de ukokota udi for e mamra no bebre nipa de wo journalists bebre they are paying money to other people. So we have our right to do our work. We have the freedom to do our work. But in as much as we have that freedom and that right, the law also tells us that we don't have absolute freedom because you have to be careful. Even writing stories, you know, a story need to be balanced. Oh, children be a family papa we ho. And konko papa we nkwasa fan story. Come to me. Na me so me nkyere o me so me side. But who tie papa we na the papa we dey kyero. Na eno nko an na ofa sala any true story no. Na se wa ma me ho na me tamo e de wo ko se dia wo kyero fa me ho na ye ntro. Ye kohwem se na ye no kra e be bisa wo be bisa me. Wan be bisa no. Ti wuti amra.
Okay. That's a quick one now free one question be abusa chairman.
Okay.
Na ye rap now.
Mami emisa chairman be say me, I am practicing broadcast journalism.
Sure.
And I want to know, Sebia, is there any BBA Sebia, we a broadcast
journalist?
Yeah. Now, Sebia, do you have the right to? I mean, Sebia, to send you see a coffee ye man quiet, but often say or your press, you know, in benefit sentiment, you two for them, no one tear. eko abonten enti no ebia mini right se bia wo se me nko hanum se a na me di me din ene me press no eko no ma ebia timamfo ana so omo no amdom sakame a etia emra no ti se bia kama event koso ebia wo ye presser nya accreditation na fako min krabi but me di me din ewuram na se me kwa bibia ebia city the event na do they have the right say amdom sa ekekame?
We have three fold question. One, as a journalist, you were quite different your first year Juma. One, we go for assignment based on invitation. Program of course you invite to. Ntomwa I invite to wait me akwa ye Juma. Eto de bia wu twam keke. Wudu ha hu said e koso no say newsworthy. Ewu hia se wo betro na ma eye atiefo ana manfo ate de ekoso a wutimi koho ekoko fa story no na eno so waye ama manfo ehu and eto de be story be a friend exclusive and you decide so and everyone say interview exclusive interview
Sure.
because to hano yes okay let me do a program and get a person like this on the program. Let's talk about this exclusive and only a woo decision to do that story. Let's use these three ways of getting your story. Baby, or may invite you, could do honor, may invite you, to do honor. They have to make necessary arrangement for you to get your story. Two, baby, a one now do pay air cohonomono. Medica can say, would do baby, Anna, even who crampo who kono. In which way are you going to get a story? Stories if you honoma, would do honoma. It's the nature of the story. And so who say we a journalist no about okra. Ebi at the chrono mo ye nanka into ban, they will stop. So you are going there in disguise form and on a ma investigative journalism no etimi ye adwuma. Omo ye enim ye nuanoma nas no many other people are. Omo etimi akọ even obi akọ even to the extent of entering into the prisons to be there as a prisoner. Ni nyina na ye story no dey hwehwe. Enti no wo na wo kọ no wo hu say aha ye mfrɛ me du ho no ma de me kwa akɔye no me ye no under disguised as a journalist. Wankasa wo nkonko pre wo enkoye bibi e be ma ye de ensa akeka wo. Na even that ena me kan Ghana mra na ma obi hu kwan say sorry keke fa wo sakeka obi. Iti na no krampo no say nipa no kɔ ho na in attempt so di nya the story no munhu no so a journalist and no keke no doesn't give you the right to say we be attacking. But you the journalist going there in that disguise form no it's all show be.
Okay.
But have I answered you? Okay. No, have I answered you?
Sure. Okay. But Mas, quick one all right.
Yeah, Papa, I'm my question here back.
Okay.
My reason why you know to.
When you had your pass and Papa to my can so hanum. There is a but now my question no. A door so by back open maybe say Papa time meeting and birthday no. Na what answer na akwansa parts bi wo mini ano question na me bisa say who say senior no can say different ways of doing journalism, taking footage and all that. Ebia ne one kasa pese o call by invitation and the other no. Security parts no. Ebia na me nam kwan so ko ba bi. Ma hu say security personnel bi ye act bi a emfa na kwan. Ne journalist. By I wasn't invited there. Now me shall say me take footage be for Miami News. Maybe nipa ni hu a that the person has the right to tell me to stop taking the recording and delete it. And if I persist say me stop here. Man who can say obetimi ne sake coming. Now because man stopping it or the sake coming. Is there any way a cockota ebedie emrane bebu abom me say man stop me so the sake coming see? On only your right. I mean, so get me question you.
Oh, in journalism, yes, ma will be so uncle fast story. Your advice about when the man was a journalist. We tell you, say, go and bring the story, but don't become the story.
Okay.
But what is it?
Go fast in the bra.
Go fast in the bra.
Nemo.
Memma won't
And go pass
concord Memma won't concord than the story. Wọ́n náà wọ́kọ̀ fa story number ní sẹ́sẹ́ wọ́n mú ma bá bẹ̀ dání story ẹ̀yẹ kasa fa wọ́n.
Ọba wọn ni wọ́n yàn
aso ẹ̀ntì wọ́n ní ẹ̀bẹ̀ tẹ̀ra fa wọ́n. Taste FM journalist assaulted. Ẹ̀nu ní ẹ̀bẹ̀ di kan aba. Whilst covering a blah 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 program. Nti ẹ̀nu náà bá bẹ̀ di kan. But wọ́n wọ́kọ̀ obi office mpo. Now wọ́n ní di nkọmọ. Now person record or seek the person's permission.
Yeah.
That is part of our ethics. You will be a friend off record. Obi wo no ma ohun say or be confining you nti or no within common secret bi wo be ya kire but don't know because just say please this must be off record.
Sure.
Or yeah frank with you. Now a boy my story now you're rich. But they don't just say foul no one voice fa ko.
That be.
Sometimes you will institutions in bi wa open so interview no ha. You so seek permission from the top.
Sure.
But omo niam ni bi wa how mo nti no person will release some information in the mouth and it your person within the voice be kwenye sa oje chena ne ho beba asem it in seek any opinion me pacho asem aye kan metimi a record ya na o kan say ane a record it but ya na okay kwan so yi honom na secret onya ho a ekọ ba bia ne ho aba asem ye betimi ayi na di nti no no de nani brebegu so wo be so say na dwuma nti ne sa wo hu se de oye na nye now pese wucha enti na yen training ya kire oni nyina enti na eto de bi kra it's all gadget to use sometimes you open keke kra na show and na record it
Sure.
when you need nkomo wo kra pen na say dia wo kire bibi no na pen na record no where you go but nkonko ye ho na hwe wo mehu say o yes ade we wo de wo ni mi wo the frame so mi wa ha eno kra na kumom no enti no won so yesi ye two way for no one social we
okay. All right, so folks, how na dey na commodity training na be see ani Mr. Steven Ampim da Kukratin on any chairman edema Ghana Journalists Association Eastern Region and ye na train come live on takes 90.9 Audio Media to the taste entertainment show. Chama ye call ye time across one my bro so say oh here na
senior man like it.
On what deep boy na what you need to where
and your homecoming in
what did you on the cash out oh so jana me here say cash out go
but yo me ba no di birthday na cake na mama cake mfa ko
order mama Tama ye call I mean last year, the two about Eddie. I think it's last year. Omehu plans or the ma especially a media house or Eastern Region.
Sure.
A put to be now the ma woman did that any for no mobile because say you born ma and the passions of the Babians and Johnny. But those kind of outsorting those kind of things are a man about me day ebu and you being as a charmer, you know, put to be and come in okasa no casting do okasa them the pass ye tu ye money phone na ye tu jam so for right and no come
whichever way
and you know ye condemn some art be mu ye nyen fa no na charmer say 2 year for say ye mu bi so on so ye corner ye could take a reporter ye fully measures ye kasa gina hasi ya ude gina honom ye kasa ye record ya enye de en record you understand so office obe record na wo any ways obe ya nipa ni hu a and they all actors any experience and strategy ne mo me catch us enya or say the ujai they make because emra so wo so we ma de na me se me pen na me kan say jai na wan jai na se be di boni a emra wo e koba ne because medical catch us na we le jai
defending
exactly nti mesre mo say yen so ye call out a you make sure say be my actors ne be apply actors no
sure
say there be a enkofa assembly environment chama e futo be na wo de my answer ne ja
me futo ne tiawa me catch last year say one of the things I hear and say you be more members should come
okay
they working on the application form so say forms now ready the public they are starting
okay
be part of the association say be association there are a lot of things seminar to send another pay we organize seminars when you member
ultimate ma
and yes a win to member but sometimes, depending on the number given to us, maybe a police service per se, omni a year press briefing, they need about 20 people. 20 people, no, say, hey, any media house in this region, be it radio, online, newspaper, TV, whatever, we show them now, journalism, no cry, you under me. It is say 20, me nipa 20. That's a 1 year member. By the time we are in some members and a different, and so baby. Now, no. But when you member a coba, the next round,
the next thing,
yes. There are a lot of things that we go through. You would training baby a course. You can say you better say any universities around.
Sure.
I call KTU. We've signed MOU with them. I call All Nations. We've signed MOU with them. You call Somanya University. Okay. Environment development. That is we've gone there. What is going to happen is that if you remember when they are doing their admissions, they can give us a slot. Slot. It goes to our members. You go there, go and study free. If you just training, can organize it, be a 1 month, 2 months. No more organize my area. They give us certificate. We be just a certificate and a be a mount. I remember we had one of the trainings with a judicial service. Judicial service. And most of the members they train us on court reporting. Certificate judicial service my certificate.
I remember the phase here, I have a conversation, all kind.
Almost signing and from there accredited. So wherever you are going, you show your certificate that you have this certificate in court reporting. Ube joining as a member. And this lula bala about people attacking you and whatever. And also you have the opportunity. And let's all come together.
Okay.
Let's see unity is strength.
Sure.
And you know, say, oh, you're a journalist in the region and you are not part of GJA. Though when it happens to you, you are under us, so we'll come and then protect you. But when it comes to the juicy part of it, Papa, you say, what to check cake and that.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually,
I didn't know a frame.
And only one more where we are not simple pro. Very good. But cow pen a buy on being your first. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Benny, beware your bank.
Oh, Ben. The same guy no more sorting or count or winning.
Yes, I remember.
Yes, I'm getting back as I need to time in
senior journalist.
Yes, I'm getting back as our time in Intino.
Yes, one more, you all qualified. We will on your journalist, the president of the Republic. It's Excellency John Dramani. He's a member of GJA. Yes, he's a member. Everybody is welcome.
Okay, all right. And tell me with a quick one. Concern about a demonstration of course we continue. You for in term. For the same media personality, na e bia kofodia and I say bia GJA 4-year demonstration. Nam person be take coverage. It was me approach the leader of security personnel. So it show my accreditation just okay. Me a media person. I didn't cost on person may take coverage. And I say, Nancy me who say Moko and man, so my TSC not be taking a report.
Events are organized by specific bodies. If one organizing event, the police is there to give protection.
Yes.
And you know, organizing, if they didn't invite you, make three near my 3 wait me a call for that.
Sure.
So when I invite you. Na ebia open the story for your content to use. Either you talk to the organizers. Accreditation comes in when the event is strictly by invitation.
Sure.
Then they will tell you, say, so be banu need accreditation. You have the right to arrest or stop the person from entering the event. And no. But so no keke now person will call echo fast story now. No story, and they need publicity already. Just that sometimes when it comes to the Nokofio, then it becomes a problem for your TNT. But if you need the content and you are not interested much about the TNT and you are okay, when you talk to them, because they need the publicity.
Sure.
may invite you all the media houses, but it's because of the TNT they are going to give everybody who comes there. Internet they limit it to inviting a certain number.
Okay.
But if you want to go and take the content, because the Omo say person call out, they will not even invite one person.
Sure.
They will not even.
That is it. Thank you. Because demonstration no Omo will be to the baby utimifa at the end of story.
Okay.
And I know the person you can go there, but don't go and create confusion.
Okay.
Or talk to the organizers.
Okay.
And you are gone.
All right. Jama, thank you so much.